That is wicked. Might have to take this one. Hey everybody, it's the Rockhound, and I'm back out here looking for Bowenite in the Applegate. So last time I was up here, the water level was pretty high and the water was cold. But this time, water level's real low. And as you can see, it's got a nice green to it, but it's got some pretty large cracks. There's another piece right there. Small, but that would be a good one. Alright, so check this out. It's just quartz nodule, right? But then I flipped it over and saw that mica. Pretty neat. Keep that one, bring it back. We're also still trying to definitively identify this pink and green. So if you have any suggestions, put them in the comments, please. Thanks. Here's what the pink and green stuff looks like dry. Yeah, you can see that how much lower the water is. I bet you it's dropped 20 foot. One nice thing about the river rock hounding, I only have to bring like one tool and a backpack. You know, and although this Bowenite is not actual jade, it still has the same visual characteristics that a lot of jade does, or nephrite, you know, at least. That's pretty cool. All right, made it over here. Even made it through all the mosquitoes. Try biting through that mosquito. Got smart this time. All right, well, if I didn't know any better, I'd say this is the stuff. There's a few telltale signs. Accidentally dropped it really hard. And yeah, it's definitely the stuff. So this is going to be a keeper. Now, although this color is good, and it technically could be a keeper, you see all that orange? I've heard that stuff is called orange peel. And what happens is, see how there's a whole lot of pock marks on the outside? You're going to have the same potential on the inside. Since this was cracked pretty much in the center, and we know it's not that thick, and we know that there's a high potential, this is going to have a lot of that orange peel. You know, if you're going to do some small work, that's pretty fine. This is a prime example of what I look for. Look for this white, little spots of green, textures that might be below the surface, some character to it, and then I try to see if there's not a whole lot of cracks in it. So this one is definitely a good one, and this is definitely the size I'm looking for. This is a great piece of Bowenite. See the chalky white appearance? That is what it looks like when it erodes down. When you see this out here, I mean, it kind of looks like agate or petrified wood, so you should already be comfortable with seeing it's called translucency. Yeah, now you see this part right here, that white again. Now I bet you this is going to be a good piece. I'm going to pull it up and we'll rinse it off and everything, so then you can have a better understanding of what we're actually looking at. There we go. So, yep, just as I suspected. Now let's see if it's, oh, hey, look at that. That's interesting. I'm thinking that's going to be a good piece just because of that. All right, well, since the one I just found is in the shade, I suppose now's a good time to take a break, huh? Of course, you know, like, I just made a small hole there digging things out, but, you know, I guess fill it back in type thing. This is what we're looking at so far. Got this one that I just found, showed you guys how to pull it out, how to identify, and this is the other one. So I think maybe one or two more and I'll call this place a day. This is seriously one of the best spots. This right here, this one right there is the bee's knees, guaranteed. This is high quality AAA grade, you can tell. Now what I want to show you, even though the lighting's pretty harsh, is there are not large black specks, but you can see that there's just that nice amount of green. So this one is what I like to call a gamble. It definitely looks like the gem quality Bowenite. There are a lot of really good examples, but the problem is, and why I call these gamble, is sometimes they're solid, just gem green. Sometimes they have just huge patches of the magnesiochromite. And so if you're gonna gamble, I usually do 1 gamble rock per trip, and you know, that really counts for pretty much every location I go to. So you learn something in the process. Now that it's wet, you can see it a little better. Still a gamble. There's some yellow in there that makes me feel a little better about it, and same where my thumb is. Still a gamble. Edges are definitely helpful as well. That's a tough call. Whoa, I don't know what this is, but that is wicked. Might have to take this one. Wow, that is crazy. That is such a cool rock. Can't wait to figure out what this is. This one is really cool. Man, need to figure out what this is. All right, so I have some really great specimen here. Got some really nice gem quality Bowenite, and I don't know what it is that I just found, but it has some amazing crystal sprays on it. And so I think that's going to be it for today at this location. And now that I've collected everything for the day, goal is actually going to be to make sure on my way back to the vehicle I don't actually collect anymore. That's today's haul. Gem grade Bowenite. Okay, let's see how this Bowenite turned out. Oh, that's cool. Yeah. The butt's no good. Well, I mean, it's kind of okay, but yeah, I think that's going to be a good one. Cut a little deeper. Alright, let's see how this one looks. Oh yeah, it's unique.